Hey there. Welcome to my little showcase for the got like a little bit of a base here, Combine base. I'm doing a run of RimWorld, playing as the Combine, and built like a little mini city and a little Nexus area. I just kind of want to show it off. So for first things first, the city has a lot of stuff going on here. We have residential zones here. It's just different levels of status. We have the residential area. We have a little hospital here. Like we have a few that are good at medical outside of that. So, but we have two designated medics in this colony. We have our cafeteria. Depending on the status, people get different food. Because, of course, it's a combine. What do you expect? We've got hydroponic uh, pods here for growing all the food we need. We got potatoes. I think it's just potatoes. We have a garage here for the different cargo transport vehicles. Because we do have times where we need to go on like missions, and going by foot is just not an option. We have the factory here, which has a multitude of different, you know, plants like cotton, fiber corn, heel root, and then psychoid. And then on the far end, we have a civil protection station for all of our civil protection to just get their equipment and practice shooting. And then we have a prison at the bottom of that. Um, so, pretty um, well set up place there. As for the rest of the structure, we do also have a Nexus area, which has its own stuff going on. We have our barracks down here. There's only room for 8 people. But then we have our medical bay, which the doctors are able to get to directly heal the soldiers. And we have research and a comms station. And then we have a workshop here for making mechanizer stuff because the mod that I have um, for the combine stuff adds in the hunter synths, which I have the ability to make right now. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I might be real. I haven't touched this save in a few months. I really want to get back into it. And then we have gunships, 3 gunships, and a dropship. These things are absolute beasts. They make most encounters laughably easy, but they're still able to be destroyed. Yeah, it's not entirely like a win button. These there does need to be some strategy employed. I forgot to mention there is also a garage here with an APC for troop transport. Then we have a prison. This thing is huge. It's got its own medical bay. It's got room for let's see, 15 prisoners. We have a shooting range here, and then we have a sort of deserviced. We were gonna delve into cloning, but that didn't end up happening, and I don't want to get rid of it necessarily because I think I do have a few things stored in here. Oh, no, I don't. Well, I'm keeping it anyway, just in case I go back on that idea. There is some empty space in here, and then this area is getting taken up by a mountain, so like we can't really do anything about it. But one thing that I'm really wanting to do at some point is trying to get a designated room for head crabs, so I can then load them into drop pods and use them as a weapon. Go full fucking combine with that. Everyone here has been assembled. We've got quite a few people to go through with a lot of history, so we're gonna go through this pretty quick. Um, these 4 here are our original colonists. They were the first ones. Darklight was I believe, the first one that wasn't part of the original four, and then Narc wasn't far behind. Let's see, Victor here and Roller. These two are from the. There was a ancient complex down here that had a bunch of ancient soldiers. So those two were immediate picks for being put in here. We have a couple engineers here. They're not really too special besides having a few extra areas where they can go to, such as being able to repair the gunships or build within those areas and craft more valuable stuff, which isn't really lore accurate, but we're not gonna worry about that. There's not really much to say about the different the citizens. Like some of these guys have been here for a long time, but that's about all there is to it. I could go back and show like the state that this place was in initially. Okay, so we're now in the old save, and you can already see there's a lot different here. First of all, the wall that surrounds the city isn't even complete. There's a huge gap here. On top of that, there's mining tunnels that go the straight through the wall. Not ideal. The Nexus area actually used to be one whole building before this whole chunk was taken out in favor of having a road for the APC. The cafeteria was here in the mountain. That is now just an inaccessible thing. Our hydroponics are set up in this incredibly inefficient way. Residential used to be here. Oh, cool. This is residential. It was in the Nexus, which is the primary reason why I decided to turn this area here into something else. Because it was like one of the biggest areas that didn't have mountains in the way. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. Might as well do something more with it. And it ended up working out really well. There's a workshop here for people who can't go into the Nexus, which is the majority of the people on. This is the leader still, and then these are the original four. And this one and this one, I believe this one's Roller and this one's Patrol. I can't remember the exact names unless they're right in front of me, unfortunately, because it's been way too long since I played this. But these two are still here. And then the engineers used to have pistols and stun sticks because I was going off of material that didn't exactly make much sense in hindsight. So they don't get that anymore. I want to try and make more posts about this place because I do want to like play this a lot more. Like that is a priority at some point. And I'd like to show like raids and stuff when interesting things happen that aren't just sending in a gunship and telling it to wreck everything, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, you might enjoy watching some of my Project Synapse videos, which I'll have linked in this. If there's anything in particular you guys want to see from this, like let me know, because I've got ideas for this that I want to try and make real. So yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.